So if I had to pick three things, with basic estate planning, it's really about getting a will, living will, general power of attorney, and healthcare power of attorney. There's almost always going to be, a couple of key components. The first is, who do you want to leave your assets to? And, we got to figure out, how much is your spouse going to get? How much are the kids going to get? Do you want to leave your grandkids? Is there any other family members or friends that you want to leave something to? So determining who gets what when is a really big piece of it. The second big piece, I think, is all of the what we call fiduciary appointments. So in other words, in the wills, we're going to need to appoint an executor. That's the person that's in charge after you pass away and overseeing the succession. Another fiduciary is the trustee. So if we have a trust, who's going to manage the wealth after you've gone to make sure that it's protected? Third is really dealing with the guardians, so that when if you have minor children, you can appoint people to raise your children, so that you don't have a court. When you die without a will, people don't realize that we got to go to court, and some judge is going to decide who's going to raise your children. All of this stuff at its core really, ties into you being in control of this, for you being empowered to make these sorts of decisions rather than letting it, leaving it up to chance. So, if I had to say three things, the first thing is who does it go to when? Second thing is all these fiduciary appointments. There's agents that we need to appoint in the power of attorney documents. And then the third thing is really just, getting it done. And then kind of continually, reviewing it on an ongoing basis, because so many people think about it, they know they need to do it. Again, because we do so much fixed fee work, we're on the same page, because you know exactly what it's going to cost you to implement. And because it's a fixed fee, we are incentivized to get the work done properly and quickly for you. So it's a matter of actually getting it done. And we will set a date at the end of the meeting for you to come back in. We'll have all the drafts for you ready to review. And at that point, we make any changes that need to be made, and then we sign them that day. And in that way, you have the peace of mind of knowing that you've taken care of your family and everything that you've worked so hard for your whole life.